If you have a paper with a direction, we often don't want it to be, we don't want our envelopes so that the paper is at an angle. Since we're normally dealing with a square and we're going across here, across here to fold in and create our envelope. Suddenly, if you'll notice, if we do it the standard way, cut it the standard way, we end up with our trees or whatever our pattern is at an angle. To avoid having it at an angle, figure out what size you need. For a standard A2, we're going to do 8 inches. Take any ruler that has an 8-inch guide, and we're going to put 1 point on either side, and I just tend to mark it on both ends, and then I'm going to take and I'm going to cut it, that area. You notice I've got my mark here and my mark here. I'm going to line those up in the groove with my groove that tells me where my cut line is going to be. And I now have an 8-inch long side. I can place this down along the bottom, put the point at where I have my groove there, cut that. And now I have 2 flat sides, and I know I need them to be 8 inches this way and 8 inches this way. So you're going to simply pull out your arm, line them up on the 8-inch mark. You'll notice I've got it lined up right here on the 8 inches, and I just slice and dice. Again, we have 8 inches. And now I have my paper cut for my envelope with it at a diagonal. Now, watch what happens when we create the envelope. When we look at our envelope board here, you'll notice that for the 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, or 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, it tells me that I need to line it up on the 3 1/2 inch mark. So I just place this down here at 3 1/2. Score right in that groove, punch, and turn. Now I'm lining up along. I can feel this little groove right here. I want to place that in position. And I can feel where that goes. Punch and score. Line that up. Punch and score. Again, we're lining it up. And score and punch. Now we can move our board out of the way. Now, when we go ahead and we fold these in, let's look at the front of our envelope. Just fold these in and flip it over. Now, if we have our card, if we want our standard way of mailing it, that would be kind of funny. So this one is going to be, we're going to put this together such that it goes like this. You put this short one down, you put this one over, you put this flap over, and this will be our opening because we put this way. Now,